Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Peter Barber. I am primarily a professional opera singer, music producer, bass vocalist, and host of the podcast Vocal Arts with Peter Barber. Today, for the first time ever, I'm going to be checking out this mega talent, Gabriel Henrique, and his performance, I believe his first performance, Golden Buzzer performance, on America's Got Talent 2023. He has been recommended to me time and time again, and so I'm finally getting around to listening to him. So I really hope you guys enjoy. My whole goal here is to primarily entertain and educate. So I hope you have fun watching me watch this, and I'm also going to break down some vocal technique as that's where my expertise lies. I will be pausing the video to do so. If you'd like to watch the original all the way through, I'll leave a link in the description. Please do like, please subscribe, please comment for the algorithm, and if I am enhancing your listening experience, please do consider joining my Patreon for as little as $1 a month, although the benefits on that tier will be removed soon, so really $3 a month is what you want to join. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm going to watch the whole thing, the backstory as well, because apparently people like that more, and it's kind of fun to see that before I hear the singing, so let's do that.
Good evening, how are you?
Hello!
Hi,
Hi, who are you and where are you from?
my name is Gabriel Henrique. I am from Brazil.
Brazil!
Bravo!
Welcome!
I don't speak English, sorry.
But yes you do. You have been. That's English.
É,
better
bem
than
mais
my
ou
Portuguese.
menos, né? Mas é isso aí.
It's a little bit, but just trying.
How old are you?
Eu tenho 27 anos.
Yes, 27 years old.
And is this your first time in America or you've been here before?
Sim, é minha primeira vez na América e eu estou realizando um sonho, porque é meu sonho de infância estar aqui.
My first time here in the United States, and I'm just realizing a dream to be here to sing for you guys here in the United States.
We love it. Love,
So tell us,
we
what
love
is
it.
your talent? What will you be doing for us today?
Eu vou cantar I Sing.
And because Simon always likes this question, I'm going to ask it. Do you have any pets?
É engraçado porque eu tenho um cachorro, mas antes de vir para a América, ele fugiu tem umas 2 semanas.
He has a dog, and about 2 weeks before he came, the dog escaped and he lost his dog, so it's actually a tough question.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Billy.
I'm sorry. Thinking
Guys,
of Billy.
go find Billy.
I can't wait to hear what you have to give.
Thank you so much.
Let's do it. Get to the singing. I hear he has great high notes. Wish this is turned up nice and loud for me.
He's nervous. I can hear him huffing and puffing all the way over here.
He's nervous.
I know that when you look at me, there's
That's
so much
stunning.
that you just don't see. But if you would only take the time, I know in my heart you find.
Oh, yeah, buddy. We love a mega talent on this channel. Oh, man, we're going to have fun with this one. Holy shit, the control. The control, woo, let's go back and talk about it. That first riff. Just that first riff. So he's just chilling. Let's find some pitches here. So up to tenor high C, C5, but of course this is in a very light falsetto mix, the M2 vocal production, so he's disconnected from his chest voice or his speaking range voice, as one way to think of it. It's a kind of lighter mechanism in the voice where only the edges of the vocal folds are vibrating, but of course, intentional, keeping it light up there to start this song, and just wonderful control, and we're already seeing that vocal agility on that initial riff there. And right at the end there, a very consistent, very easy vibrato, which is really nice to hear. No tension whatsoever, just really allowing that voice to spin, as we call it in the opera world. I know. Yeah, we'll flip up. I know. So he goes from chest voice, that M1 production, up into the lighter mechanism. And you can hear the difference pretty clearly because the chest voice, there's much less air escaping. It's a much less breathy sound. And then when he flips up into that lighter falsetto, you hear more air escaping through the vocal folds. Now, I bet he can actually close that up and keep a really pure tone in that head voice. But for now, in this, the start of the song where it's much more intimate, it's supposed to be much softer sounding, you're going to allow more air to come through to kind of maintain that more intimate, soft singing.
I know that when you look at me, there's so much that you just don't see.
That remained in chest voice. Don't see. Look at these pitches. I'm of course going to sing primarily an octave lower than the singer, as this is a tenor and I am a bass.
That you just don't see.
Okay, C. So around the E flat 4 down to the C sharp 4 there, of course in chest voice, and this judging from his natural tenor timbre, vocal color, I'm guessing this is very comfortable for him in this chest range.
That you just don't see.
And you can hear the vocal fold closure's really nice there. My back be itching. Really nice there. So good vocal fold closure, meaning during each oscillation of the vocal folds, they are closed for a higher percentage of time of each oscillation. And that results in a very pure sound, a very efficient sound, because not much air is coming through. And it also results in a sound that would be louder than a breathy sound and has higher harmonic content in the sound, making it a brighter sound that has more cut to it, as we would say in the opera world, or more squealo. A more bitey sound than a breathy sound. It's the difference between and You can hear one is soft and breathy, and the other one's probably destroying this microphone. That's just vocal fold efficiency. I'm not trying harder with either one.
When you look at me, there's so much that you just don't see, buddy.
I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot. I'm not sorry. This deserves it. This deserves the analysis. How smoothly he flips in and out of that head voice and chest voice. Just pops up there for a second. But that's not a hard thing to do physiologically, but it is hard to stay really well in tune when you flip quickly back and forth. And he's just perfectly in the middle of the pitch, just singing perfectly in tune in this live performance. So that's what's impressive about it.
You just don't see, buddy. You would only take the time.
Like that. Like perfectly up just for a split second of the head voice, then back down. Awesome.
You would only take the time. I know in my heart you find. Oh, girls get sometimes who isn't always strong. Can't you see the heart of me? I feel so alone.
No, we can't climax it yet because these performances are so short, like a minute long. So I can't let it go just yet. So this he's singing. I know you guys are waiting for me to hear the big moment, but just bide your time. It will be worth it to watch me shit my pants when we get there. Listen to how he keeps his chest voice connected in that high chest voice. And it gets to the point, and really physiologically, it's a lot like a yell. It's very much like a yell in terms of what your body's doing, what the voice is doing. Just in a belt, what you would call it, a high chest belt, there's much more control, right? When someone yells, an untrained person yells, the vocal folds kind of blow apart and air comes through and it sounds very rough and there's grit in the sound, whereas a belt is a very efficient version of that. And you can hear him getting into that yelly style singing, the belt mode, as he ascends here, and I'm assuming he's going to do a lot of it in the chorus part.
Time, I know.
But it's such a radical difference from this lighter falsetto singing.
Oh, girls get so
So I'm just going to highlight that difference. At the end of this first verse, he sings the same pitch in his falsetto, and then a few seconds later sings it in his chest voice. And just notice the difference in timbre. This A flat or G sharp 4, okay? I'll flag it.
time, I know. In my heart, you.
Right there. And he does it again in chest.
Oh, girls get
Awesome.
sometimes who is always strong. Can't you see the heart of me? I feel so alone.
High B flat.
I wanna run to you. I wanna run to you. Tell me where you stay. Are you? What
Dude, the vocal control is absolutely crazy. People cheer on the big belt, and it's a wonderful belt. But the vocal agility, all that riffing, riffing are those quickly moving notes. It's the best way I can describe them without, I'm not even going to try to attempt to sing the riffs he's doing right now, especially without practicing them. Good God. So good. So, yeah, great belt. Upper chest, super, I think he got up to a tenor high C. Which I will point out if when I hear it again. But just the riffing is crazy. And then the riffing up into the high head voice and coming back down into the chest voice. Like, absolutely world-class vocal control.
so alone? I wanna run.
Even like the ends of phrases. He could have left it there, but he goes, and then right at the end just throws a couple extra notes in there. That's B flat again. Up to E flat 5. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, so good. So soft and like so soft and intimate compared to the belting. True volume, you cannot tell at all in this kind of situation with a microphone, big speakers, and all the audio is compressed. That really high, soft stuff would be so much softer than his big belting if he were unmiked and like in a live acoustic setting. Just want to point that out. Like, that's just... What is that? Like, crazy. Tiny little super quick riff. Yeah, up that tenor high C, full chest connection. Listen how pure. There's no extra air coming through. It's just a very pure tone. There it is again. Like, that is absurd. And it's not just stepwise. It's not like, no. It's like arpeggiation. It's like he's skipping notes here and there too. And he's covering a larger range. Normally riffing is very much done stepwise. Not the whistle tones. No, are you kidding me? No way, dude. F sharp, F6, I think F6, which is the highest note in the operatic Queen of the Night aria. I might throw a clip in there so you guys can hear that in an operatic setting. I think he's singing F6. Yeah, that's an F6. Right, not an F7. I think it's an F6. It's hard to tell in the whistle tone. It's an odd method of production. It's rare you hear someone control it super well. Like nothing. G6, like a G6. So I will say the incredible control in his whistle tone range still, but he does have less control than in his lower head voice and in his chest voice. How you can tell is the super hyper controlled accurate riffs kind of sound like it's being played on a piano. It is like it's... I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me move this closer. It's like so accurate and precise, whereas in the whistle tone, there's a little bit more sliding between the notes, which just means the motor control up in that very specific range is a little less controlled, which makes sense because no one, it would be very odd if someone sang and spent more time in their whistle register than the rest of the time. That would be like, they'd just have to be the only thing they're working on. So naturally, if you use that mechanism less, you'll have a little bit less control over it than you do every other part of your range. So we do see that here, and I just want to flag that. It's still amazing. It's still amazing. Oh, see, like that riff, just crisp, absolutely crystal clear. It's also harder to riff up than it is down, so if you hear anyone riffing upwards, that is especially impressive. This is the most obvious golden buzzer, like, ever. So good. It's like a Pucci Ariani level golden buzzer. Just hit it. Just hit the damn thing. All right, I want to see what the judges say here. Amazing voice. Wow. Amazing voice.
Gabriel. I mean, if Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey had a baby, it would be Gabriel. I mean,
honest to God, it is that level of talent.
It's like Mariah singing. It's like, wow. I mean, you
I
have
love
some.
Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston.
I mean,
It is that level of
you
talent.
are incredible.
Thank you. Muito obrigado.
I did not expect that voice to come out of you. You sound like the best and finest pop diva there ever was. I would imagine if people are watching this now in the other room, they're gonna go, did you hear that song? Come in and see who sang that. You're
Honestly.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Gabriel, people are going to really like you.
Thank you.
You're just so interesting. I could tell that you've sang in church, and you don't know how good you are. It was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yes. There's a humbleness and a modesty just in the way he carries himself. That's really nice.
I mean, I don't have words. That was so perfect, spectacular. Your voice is beautiful. Your energy, who you are, it was like perfect.
Thank you so much.
I don't even know, because you are here every time as a judge waiting for that feeling, and that was what I was waiting for, you know, something very beautiful and very heartfelt. I think it's time to vote, but I think, you know what I really want to do?
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it.
Is this.
So well deserved. All right, I will pause it there. I'll stop it there. I'm sure you guys have all watched this already. Absolutely phenomenal. 10 out of 10 singing, like ridiculously good. And I really liked Simon's comment that he doesn't know how good he is, because you really can tell there's a hesitation and just a modesty to him that's so wonderful. Like, really, to have that voice and to be not in everyone's face about it. Absolutely bonkers. Really enjoyed this, guys. Thank you for recommending this artist time and time again. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to him, as I have responded to a number of the comments. I get hundreds of suggestions a week, and I only put out 2 of these videos per week, plus an interview every 2 weeks, plus I'm working with the bass gang. But this is as much as I can do on top of, you know, primarily being a professional opera singer. So 2 videos a week versus a few hundred. You guys can do the math. I cannot get around to all of them, but I do heed them, and I try to do the ones that I can. Anyway, this took me a little while to get to. I'm very glad you guys recommended it. I wouldn't have found this person otherwise. Or maybe I might have. I mean, he's very popular at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I guarantee if you're still watching, you learned something about this singer, and you gained appreciation for just exactly what makes him such an amazing, talented singer. So if that's the case, please do support me in all the ways I mentioned earlier, especially on this video. And please join my Patreon if you want to get early access and you want to hang out one-on-one with me in the chats and stuff like that. That's the best way to support me. Otherwise, guys, hope you learned something, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Also, leave other suggestions below for maybe more Gabriel videos, whatever you want to hear and watch me analyze. All right, peace.